Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. The clock has just hit 9 o'clock on the side of my world. What time on your side of the world? Well, anyways, thank you again, guys, for joining me, for always supporting my YouTube channel. It means absolutely the world to me. So, before anything else, I think I should remind you, if you are new to this live, I'm currently doing some tests on my YouTube channel. So going live is one of the experiments that I am doing to see how I can give you the best advice going forward with your own YouTube channels. So I see somebody just came in. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's live, I want to speak about something that I always get asked on my DM about: what is audience retention and how do I ensure that audience retention is on my side? Which is actually a very good question that every YouTuber should be asking themselves, because your YouTube channel, the growth of your YouTube channel depends on the audience retention. But before we get deep into that, let's just talk about something that was on my mind. Let me just remind myself, I have notes down here. If you see me looking down now and again, it's because I'm looking at my notes. Um, so basically, I think you see that in the title of this live, why people drop out during your YouTube videos. So basically, everything is tied in with audience retention. So here you are, you upload a YouTube video. What do you think happens to your YouTube video immediately you upload it? Whether you have 0 subscribers or you have 10 subscribers or 100 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers, YouTube treats all of our videos the same. So if you have 0 subscribers, for example, and you upload a YouTube video, does the YouTube algorithm take your video and promotes it? And the answer is yes. YouTube does promote your YouTube videos irrespective of how many subscribers you have. So how do you see that YouTube is promoting your YouTube videos on the platform? So basically, think of it this way. They are like a pocket of a group of people that the YouTube algorithm will first test your YouTube video that you just uploaded to. So maybe the group is about 5 people. It wants to see that how many of those 5 people are going to click, and once they've clicked, how long they're going to stay watching your video. And while they're watching the YouTube video, are they getting any sort of satisfaction from watching that video? And if they are getting any satisfaction, that's when you are going to see a like. If you are lucky, you're going to see a subscriber, and you will see comments, and you are also going to see other activities that will take place. Immediately, the algorithm begins to see that, okay, out of these 5 people, 3 people are staying watching the video for a long period of time. Secondly, they are engaging the video either with a like or a dislike, and they're all probably even commenting. And then it's going to take your video, because clearly people are finding it interesting. So it's going to take your YouTube video to maybe 10 people. And then if it takes it to 10 people, once again, it's going to watch and see how this video gets engaged, or how the video is received by this new group of people. So if the 10 group of people watch, maybe they see your thumbnail somewhere on YouTube, they click. Once again, the algorithm wants to see how long are these people going to stay watching your YouTube video for. And if they stay, let's say your video is 10 minutes long. If they can stay about 5 to 6 minutes, then the YouTube algorithm will then take your YouTube video once again after it's been watched, engaged with likes or dislike or comments, sharing of the video and that sort of stuff. And then it will take it to an even bigger crowd. And maybe that bigger crowd is 1,000 people. That's why things get a little bit interesting. So if your YouTube video is taken to 1,000 people, and then only 100 people watch that YouTube video, that means you only got like what, 10% of of the views. To the algorithm, it could be a good thing, but it will still wait and see whether these people are going to click watch and engage the YouTube video. For how long? That's where the YouTube algorithm is very much interested in. Watch time. Watch time is everything. This is where now you're speaking about audience retention. The retention basically is to withstand or withhold, or basically it's withstand, sorry, not withhold, withstand the amount of time your YouTube video is for. If it's 2 minutes long, do they watch the entire video? If it's 20 minutes long, do they watch the entire video? If they watch the entire video from beginning to the end, you have accomplished what most YouTubers dream of. That when you upload a YouTube video, people will click on the thumbnail, watch the video for a long period of time. We all hope that they'll watch from beginning to the end. Then you have accomplished what you call watch time. And then you're going to see other metrics showing you results of that particular element of your YouTube video, basically the audience retention. One of the other metrics that you need to look out for, that is why it's so important that when you are a YouTuber, you become best of friends with your analytics. Your analytics are so important because that's when your channel is communicating with you how your YouTube videos and your channel is performing on YouTube. So if you are not going to open your analytics, how are you going to know what you need to change, what you need not to change? So now let's talk about the topic of this live. Why people drop off while they're watching your YouTube videos. There are several things that make people to drop off from your YouTube video. So guys, now and again, I'm going to speak about the topic, and I will also look at the comment section because that's also very important to me. So let me just go to the comment section for now. I see Yvonne is in. Greetings. Hi, Yvonne. I see Regman Music. Peace and blessings. Hi. Shay. Hey, girl. What's up? I see you're growing. That's awesome. I love that. Good luck on your lives. They seem to be going really well. Yes, in fact, they are. I'm very grateful. Very, very grateful, I must say. Saying hello from New Jersey in the US. I love your videos. I love your channel too, Shay. Thank you very, very much. Love you. I love you as a person as well. You got such a great spirit. I love that about you. Hey, Smithy, how are you, bro? Yeah, your video today was touching. It was quite personal to me because I have a cousin who has epilepsy, and then your advice, I actually did SMS him, in fact, WhatsApp him, and I said, you know what, try this diet. I got it on YouTube from a very good friend, and he said he's going to do the shopping for those items and see how it goes. So thank you so much for that. Hey, Natty, hi. Good to see you again on this live. Since that I'm seeing Natty, let me do this. Guys, it's very important that you like the live as well. Don't just watch, but also click the like button, because it also helps my channel with the YouTube algorithm so that it can take this live when it becomes a replay and pushes it to more people. So I would highly appreciate that. So going back to the topic, so now why are people dropping out of your videos while they are watching? So there are several reasons. My personal reason, I have about 10 of them why I believe people drop off. Maybe it's me who's being prejudiced, or maybe these 10 10 points, it's something that I do personally, but I believe many people do the same thing, or maybe they are irritated or annoyed by the same thing that I'm annoyed. And another thing, you need to also put yourself in the shoe of a viewer. Be a viewer yourself and ask yourself, every time you are creating YouTube video, will people appreciate what I'm doing? So most of the time I see people will emulate their favorite YouTuber. And usually their favorite YouTubers are people with big channels. They can get away with absolutely anything. It kind of reminds me of back in the 90s with Whitney Houston. I don't know if you've watched any of Whitney Houston's concerts. What she would do is, especially when she sang that song, "Always Love You," you know that part, that bridge where the drum goes boom, and then she goes, "And I," yep, that part. So what she would do on in her concerts, she would sing that first part before she goes, that part everybody loves. So she will sing it, and then when it comes to that part, she would pause, and she would drink water, she would talk to her management. Back in the day, Bobby Christina used to be a baby, and she would take her, go to the back of the stage and breastfeed her. And that this could take, usually it would take something like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and then she would walk back on stage. And then she would then go, and then I don't know what the cue would be for the guy on the drums, and then he'll go bang, and then she'll go and people will go absolutely insane. So I think many YouTubers who are big, they can get away with things like that. They could have a life and then just get up, go to the bathroom, do whatever they do, drink some water, fry an egg, and then come back. Everybody that they left them watching, they will still be there. But you will find that some small YouTubers will emulate the very same thing. I mean, you cannot be doing that when your subscriber count is 100, or your subscriber count is 5,000 subscribers, or even 10,000 subscribers. You still can't get away with these things. So why are these things that I'm talking about? I'm going to give you an example. Here you are, you clicked on a YouTube, on a thumbnail, you liked it, you liked the title of the video, and then you thought, okay, let me watch this video. And then you watch the video, and then the YouTuber begins talking, or whether it's an entertainment channel or whatever the channel is. And then out of the blue, oh, by the way, this is water. This is water that I'm drinking. Some will say, I'm just drinking wine. Oh, for me, I roll my eyes and I click off. That is annoying. Who are you to be doing that? I mean, seriously, I don't, maybe I'm being unreasonable, but that dead space while I'm drinking, you're wasting my time. You get that? You're wasting my time. So I would click off. I don't know who you are, and already you are behaving like a diva. So I can't deal with that. So I would click off. And there, actually, to prove this point, there was a YouTuber who did exactly. She had about 3,000 subscribers, and she was drinking, I think, champagne or something, and people, she got backlash. They're like, oh, that means you are a rich girl, so why are we subscribed to you? We thought maybe subscribing to you would be actually helping you be successful on YouTube. And people were just unsubscribing her YouTube channel. She was left literally with 20 people from 3,000 subscribers, simply because she had a glass of champagne on her video, and it got people really mad. So try to avoid these things that you see from big YouTubers, because big YouTubers can get away with it. They have worked their butt off to get to where now they can able to drink water, or a glass of champagne. Because if I see that you've got 200,000 views and you are monetized, in my mind I'm thinking, yeah, you can afford a bottle of champagne. And yeah, definitely when I see you drinking a glass of champagne on your videos, okay, you can afford it. Hey, I like the energy, the confidence, and everything. And us as your fans will just be like, yes, boy, or yes, girl, you go, girl, or something of that nature. Sometimes people will even ask you, hey, what are you drinking? And then you are able to explain. If you think this, what I'm saying, is unreasonable, please do comment. I would like that. Speaking of comments, let me just read what everyone is saying here. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, it went really high. Hi, Clint. Hi, Christianpreneur. Good to see you again. How's Texas? Is the snow over? Because the last time we spoke, you were locked in because of the snow. Hope you are doing great. Yes, indeed, I am doing great. The nerves have subsided. Yes, join the watch for cleanses. Thank you, Shy. You know what? I know your name is Child, but then for some reason I kind of like pronounce it French like Child, but it's a beautiful name. It's like my name is very unique. Nobody has this name, and I've never seen your name before either. So a little late. No, you're not late at all. You, in fact, I just started. Um, like, okay, yes, Ned is asking you guys to like the live. Please do so. Your ex, I love this name. Your ex, exactly. It's terrible that these subs are doing that to you, man. Well, it's part of being a YouTuber. I have people watching most of my videos as I have my clients that been doing my homework out of my workouts. So sorry guys, the reason why I'm squinting my eyes, then the words or the font of this live is very, very tiny. So if I misread something, forgive me. Doing my homework workouts, and they always message me saying they've done the whole video, and I can see they have. Yeah, I mean, you can see whether people are actually watching your videos, because your watch time is going to tell you that if your YouTube video is 10 minutes long, obviously it's going to translate in your average view duration that indeed people are watching from beginning to the end. I'm going to talk about all of that in this live. Click-through rate, average view duration, and audience retention, how all these things work together, and the relationship they must have with you as a YouTuber. So if somebody says, I'm watching your YouTube video, in fact, let's say you get a lot of people say, oh, I watch your videos from beginning to the end, and then you go to your average view duration and it's telling you something else, clearly somebody is lying. I think people don't know what we can see uh, on our devices about our watch time, about a whole lot of things, which we are going to discuss in this live. Smith says the watch time on my analytics. Yes, yeah, your the watch time is always there. We see it. In fact, YouTube has changed the face of our watch time. Before they used to show us in minutes. Now they are showing us in hours, which I think is awesome, because sometimes you have to like calculate if it says I've got 72,000 minutes, I have to like go and do some calculations to see how many hours are that I've made, and it was annoying. Now they are showing us in hours how many hours you have accumulated in the past 28 days and stuff. And I think that's awesome. Cooking with Tari. Hi, how are you? Um, okay, okay, they are going really fast. Masibudi, hi girl. Your commitment is underrated. I love it here. You're amazing. Thank you. You know what? In your early days as a YouTuber, you are going to go through this slow pace growth. That means people don't know about you yet. So until some sort of miracle happens, maybe I crack the algorithm, then more and more people are going to discover my channel, and this underrated that you speak about will be overrated. In fact, to a point where people just will roll their eyes and say, why this guy so overrated? So for now, I need to exercise patience. I need to be consistent in uploading my videos and doing these lives. I appreciate each and every one of you that are here. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Please continue liking. I see Natty is about to give me that whipping. Why would that make you unsubscribe? I think that's a bit too much. It's annoying, basically. The thing is, one thing about YouTube, you need to get straight to the point. So now, if you're going to distract my own chain of attention to your video by drinking something, I might be curious, what are you drinking? So, and then I don't want to be distracted. If you have a content and maybe you are teaching me something, get on it. Stop doing things that are going to distract me. So yeah, I'm sorry. And another thing, I don't know whether you are trying to show off or you are, I don't know. There's a lot of things that run across my mind that I just feel like, you know what, you're just wasting my time. And there are a lot of other people that speak on the very same topic who are professional. And then I will watch those videos. I know it's harsh. I know it's harsh, but when you are a small size YouTuber, try to build relationships with people, and don't do things that may get you misunderstood. Because obviously you're not telling me, oh no, guys, I'm not showing off. But to me, I could think you are showing off. I mean, that lady who had 3,000 and in her entire subscribe base unsubscribed because she had a glass of champagne. So just be careful that you don't self-sabotage. That's all I'm just saying. It's like Haley, but with CH in the beginning. The what? Oh, okay, okay, I get it. Oh, okay, yes, indeed. How should be spelled? But I love your lives. Really shows your spirit. And I had the same thing happen with subs. It sucks. Yeah. It really, you know, the most painful thing is when people unsubscribe and you wonder, what did I do? Did I say something offensive? So some people are sensitive with other stuff on YouTube, and you can't control them, unfortunately. You really can't. Um, I think I went too far. Okay, Slim. Okay, they unsub for all sorts of reasons. How knows it's this point? Yeah, yeah, that's true. People unsubscribe for many different reasons. Sometimes I don't. The worst part is that they don't tell you why I'm unsubscribing. They just leave, and there's nothing you can do. You just keep it moving. Hopefully, you will gain 2 more subscribers going forward. Uh, Snaddy says, lol. And clearly somebody is lying. Yeah, actually, indeed. When you say I watched the entire video and then my analytics are saying, no, you didn't. Sibudi, also, I get comments on my videos, but what? But they, by number of views, I find zeros. That's true. With zero views. Yeah, some people, because they get the notification, for a view to be registered by YouTube as a view, they need to have watched the video for at least a second. So if it's a millisecond, then they're not going to be counted as a viewer. So some people, they just will click and they're like, oh no, and then they'll click off. And then they say, oh yeah, I watch your video. And then on my side, I'm like, no, you didn't. But it's nature of YouTube. I love how how this brings people together, separate countries, and we can talk to each other in seconds. It's crazy. I know, I know. You are in New Jersey, and then here you are, and you are on my live. It's crazy. This world is becoming smaller and smaller by the day, and I love it. Christian Prino says, Clantis, what is your opinion on the length of lives? I would like to start going live, but I don't think I can talk for an hour. What you think about doing 30 minutes or even 15 minutes live? Would you recommend that? I think while you still have a small channel, try an hour, because you know why? The watch time is what you are fighting for. You need to get to that 4,000 hours of watch time. So I think that lives are great in building you to 4,000 hours of watch time. But if you think that you can't talk for that long, you get blanked. I mean, I think I was worried today that, okay, I think I've spoken or talked, as you guys will say. In our side, we say spoken. I've spoken about main things on YouTube, but what am I going to talk about again? But anyways, you just follow. That is why it's also very important that you read your comment section. Your comment section will always give you ideas or a video idea for your next video. On live, when people are making comments, you're able to answer the question and then you elaborate on it, and then that's how your watch time increase from 15 minutes to 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 to an hour, and that's the end of you. But my recommendation will be whatever makes you comfortable. If it's going to get you to 4,000 hours of watch time in a matter of months, then go ahead. But one of the things that I also rely on is after I end the live, people who did not see it, they watch the replay, and the replay also adds on to the watch time. So if your lives are 15 minutes or 30 minutes, then you have to compensate with after what you call this, the replays after you have ended the live. So it just depends, up to you. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Your ex, I try to watch my friends' vids until the end. Most other people do not, which affects watch time. Unless you are a big channel, you have to attract viewers in first 10 seconds to keep them interested. That's very true. Hook them. That is why some people will say whenever your first 5 seconds of your YouTube video, you need to hook the person or the people that are going to click and watch your videos, because the first 5 seconds are crucial. So that is why you'll find some people will goof around in the first 5 seconds, simply just to hook you, maybe make you laugh. Because once you make me laugh in the first few seconds, I'm hooked. I want to see how you're going to make me laugh during the course of your YouTube video. And if you're just going to make me laugh in the beginning, but in between the video you don't say anything funny, then next time you upload, I'm not going to watch, because clearly it's not like a clickbait, but you are clickbaiting me into watching the content. So another strategy that you can use is make a promise in the first 5 seconds of your YouTube video that how to make a chocolate chip cookie in 15 minutes. So you give your introduction that is basically telling people you promised this, what's going to happen. So then people can follow that process. And then at the end, voila, you have a chocolate chip cookie. And yeah, basically your first 5 seconds are crucial. In case you have not noticed, in my YouTube videos, I no longer make introductions. I don't even say hello anymore, because I noticed that people hate that. Remember, I said in this video, I'm going to talk about why people drop out while they're watching your YouTube video. One of those is things that you say in the beginning of your YouTube video, and then you'll see the graph basically just, it's like this, and then it just drops simply because of your introduction. Hi, my name is Clancy, da 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 da, and people are like, bye. And you're like, but I'm being polite. It's courteous to say hello. But some people on YouTube, it's quite annoying. So I've cut out all my intros. I just get right onto the topic of my video. And then towards the end, that's when I will introduce myself. My name is Clancy. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, blah, 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 blah. Because I'm giving you all the gist of my content. If I'm teaching, then you know now what you need to do with your YouTube channel. And then at the end, if you still want to stick around to hear who I am, then you can do so. So it's a little bit weird for me, considering the fact that I'm also an African. Greeting in Africa is so important, but these are the things that you just have to compromise on when you are a YouTuber. Please, can I get back to the comment section? Definitely stay away from topics about politics and religion starting off. Yes, very important. I'm a very person who's very careful with these two things, politics and religion. If somebody asks me about what religion do I belong to, usually I would say I'm spiritual, which is true, but I don't want to get into the whole religion and politics this versus that. No. I think as a YouTuber, you need to be neutral. Even if you are provoked into it, just don't say anything, because these are the sort of things that people are sensitive about, and they will unsubscribe or not watch your videos. Uh, Jane Denzella, good evening to you too, Jane. How are you? That happened to me, Booty. Okay. WhatsApp has been the best text and voice someone's anywhere in the world with crystal clear quality as well. Yeah, true. Um, Me too. I enjoy being a YouTuber. I enjoy meeting people from all over the world. It's the most amazing things, and I've built such great relationships with people. I mean, Christianpreneur, he and I believe we're friends. Child and I believe we are friends. There are a whole lot of other people as well that are not here. That are, I mean, Natty, she and I have good friends. I know Boss Kitchen in Kenya. We are great friends. Mama Ifechi in London. We are friends. I mean, it's amazing. These people, I didn't know them a few months ago, but now we are like a circle of friends, and that's amazing. And we support each other as YouTubers. So I truly enjoy that. Thank you for the great advice. You're welcome. Like the lives, guys. Yes, please like the lives, like the live. Yeah, let's get back to the topic of today. So, like I said, if you're going to be drinking water on drinking wine, water, whatever it is, and you are a small YouTuber, I can forgive you when you are a big YouTuber making money, because in my mind I'll be like, yeah, you're making your money on YouTube, so yeah, do that. I mean, it's fun. It's great to watch successful people on YouTube because that's motivating. It inspires me as well to work hard so that someday too, and I as well will be drinking. Well, in fact, I don't drink alcohol at all, but I'm a Coke lover, meaning like the soft drink. So maybe I'll be having my glass of Coke in your presence while you're watching. Who knows? And maybe even walk and go to the kitchen and do something and forget that you guys are sitting there watching. And I know when I come back, you'll be still there waiting for me. So those are the privileges of being a big YouTuber. It's funny, but quite upsetting if you think about it. The second thing that annoys people, if you're going to have like a long intro, whether that intro is in music form or maybe you say it out. I don't know. Like for example, I used to say, "This is I'm the guy who wants you to avoid the unemployment line at the end of the globe," and then that took forever, and people were dropping out. And yes, it's noble what I'm saying, but they came for the content, and then they want me to get straight to the point instead of doing these long intros. So long intros will get people dropping out of your video at a very early stage, and you don't want that because it messes with your average view duration. And your average view duration, it is the lover of the YouTube algorithm. How long you keep people watching on the platform is what the YouTube algorithm wants of you with your videos. So if people are dropping off, chances are they will even log out of YouTube and go do other things, maybe go onto TikTok or Instagram. That means it's a session lost for YouTube, and YouTube doesn't like that. So for YouTube to reward you with the audience retention, it takes that video and then keeps promoting it to pockets of people until you end up blowing up on YouTube. That's just how it works. So the third thing that gets people to like click off, it is things that you do on your videos. I don't know, maybe you pose and look at yourself on your screen finder and say, "Oh my goodness, I look so beautiful today." Oh, hmm. Have you ever seen something this gorgeous in your life? And you're like, okay, bye. And then I click off. There's nothing wrong with you praising yourself. If you're beautiful, you're beautiful. If you are good looking, you are good looking. But please don't remind me as an audience that you are beautiful. I can see it. That stuff is for you when you're preparing to start rolling your camera. You look at yourself in the mirror, fix a makeup here or whatever it is that you fix on your face, and tell yourself that you are beautiful. And then when you come and your camera starts rolling, then hey, dish us what you are here for and what we are here for. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're gonna come to your screen finder and then you're looking at, I look great. Okay, what am I supposed to do? So those are one of the things that get people to drop off your YouTube videos. Another thing is what you say as well. If you say something that people don't like, again, politics or religion, people will unsubscribe. So stay away from sensitive topics. If your YouTube channel is about cooking, stick on cooking. If it's baking, stick on baking. If it's about all things YouTube, give people tips about how to grow their YouTube channels. Don't talk politics. Don't talk religion. Don't talk orientation. Another thing that YouTube doesn't like is when you speak about people's preferences. Don't, I'm talking in terms of love. Don't do those things because some people are sensitive with that and they will unsubscribe. Be careful. The other thing, the fourth thing that makes people to drop off is your attitude. If you are going to come arrogantly and you speak to people as though they owe you a favor, people will drop off. I mean, I have seen lots of YouTubers with bad attitude. And they'll tell you, I mean, this person has like 30 subscribers. It was like, if you don't like what I say, then unsubscribe. Okay, bye. So don't say things that will make you to be on a defensive, and then after that you tell people to unsubscribe if they want to. Then what's the point of you having a YouTube channel? Because you have to grow the channel, right? So now if you're going to tell people, unsubscribe me if you don't like what I'm saying, I don't understand that. So that's one of the things that get people to unsubscribe your, to drop out of your videos. Number 5 is pretentiousness. Um, I gave an example about a YouTuber who had 3,000 subscribers and she she started sipping champagne, and people felt that she was pretentious. She was pretending to be something she isn't. So I also don't like pretentious people. I can see pretentiousness from a mile away, and I would not want to encourage that by being part and parcel of that entire fakeness. So it's so important that you must be authentic with your viewers, must be authentic with your subscribers, and that way you are building and connecting with people that are on the other side of the lens. So if you're going to pretend to be this rich girl or this rich guy, and people will call you out, they will call you out and then unsubscribe. That's the worst part. They will unsubscribe. So stay away from things that will sabotage you before you even what do you call this, start rolling your camera. Ask yourself, will people appreciate this? Will people like this? Same goes with your dress code. I'm not saying dress modesty, modest, what's the word? Like, I don't know, cover up. You don't have to do things that to conform, but you must also not be provocative. And if you are going to be provocative on your videos, maybe with your dress code, even YouTube itself might not be comfortable showing that type of video. It might even remove it. But check other YouTubers. How are they dressed? How they look? How they present themselves on their videos, and then follow that. Because at the end of the day, you still need that respect coming from the other side of the screen. You don't want some person saying something really uncalled for because of the way you are dressed or the way you made your face or cut your hair or whatever the case is. Just ask yourself, will people appreciate how I look? Will people, basically the little thing, ask yourself this and ask yourself that. And if you are comfortable with that, then hey, display it on your thingies. So let's go back to the comments. Where am I? My first political video gained me the most subs, but then again, I have a very neutral way of thinking and I try to think from both ends of the spectrum. It is very tricky subject. It's a tricky subject indeed. I think where you gained that was during the American elections. Either you were Joe Biden or Donald Trump. Obviously, if you're going to talk about Donald Trump, you have what you call Democrats as subscribers. Yeah, it's a risky and tricky situation. Some people unsubscribe because you are a Trump supporter, or you are a Joe Biden supporter. So that is why I just say, you know what, don't speak about it at all. Just leave it out. If somebody asks you, are you a Democrat or a Republican, just say, you know what. In fact, I saw a video where you said you are neutral. And I think that's actually the best thing that you can tell people, like, you know what, I'm neutral. Yes, there are two sides, but me, I stand on this ground unshaken or moved. So that's quite important. If you want someone to succeed, literally sweeping and cleaning my room while I listen to you. Talk, because view time is crucial. If anyone likes anyone, just have the video play in the background. No, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Modest, yes, that's the word. Modest. Hey, Mama Ifechi, I was just talking about you. Hi. Oh, Clantus, Leighton. Oh, yeah, sort of. Let me listen and understand what is going on. So basically, I'm talking about audience retention and why people drop off while watching your YouTube video. It's either there are things that you are doing on your YouTube videos that that irritate or annoy people, and then as a result, they drop off. One of the things that I spoke about was long intros on your YouTube videos. I also spoke about how I also cut off a lot of the stuff that I used to do in the beginning of my YouTube video. And as a result, I started seeing a difference in terms of my views and subscribers. And so I was on point number 5, where I was talking about pretentiousness. If you pretend to be something you are not, people will drop off your videos because they sing that, I mean, that energy, it can be seen, and people will not appreciate that, and they will therefore not watch the entire video. So going to the 6th point is copycatting. If you're going to copycat, I don't know, a big YouTuber, I think the big YouTuber right now, for me, and the YouTubers that I watch a lot that are big, people like Jackie Aina, people like Kelly Stamps, people like Catherine Manning, people like Annie Dube, and those sort of people. If I'm going to emulate them, then what about me? That means I'm not giving you me. I'm giving you someone else that already exists on the platform. So there's only one Beyonce. If there's a second one, why should we then listen to this one when there's already the original one, right? So so just be yourself. Very, very important, because it comes off. I mean, people can see that you are authentic, and people can see when you are faking it. So that is another point that I wanted to say. Oh, okay. Never drop off watching you, because I love your content. Thank you. Thank you so much. I also watch all your, I mean, the beginning to the end of your videos. I enjoy them. Your birthday celebration with your husband this past weekend was hilarious, especially when you guys were dancing. I loved it, though. Yeah, I loved it. So indeed, yeah. Yes, we have to be ourselves and not try to be who you are not. That's true. Be who you are. that's what people come and they come for. And as a result, you will make connections and build relationships with people on the other side of your lens, and people will trust you because you are building trust at the same time. So if you're going to present me someone that I already know exists on YouTube, I might as well just drop you and continue with them, right? So I come for different personalities as well. I'm mostly rigid. You will never see me like all out. I'm pretty much like robotic as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. So that's my personality. If people don't like it, well, there's nothing I can do about it. So the seventh reason why people drop out is your background music. If your background music is too loud, and basically it swallows what you are saying on your videos, people will definitely drop out, because if they want to listen to music, they would either listen to the radio or their own music that are in their phones. So try to level down your music, the volume, to about, I always say, 2.5%. If you listen to videos where I have background music, you can almost not hear the music. But if you're listening really close, you would hear, oh, okay, there's background music. But at the same time, it must not be, let's say maybe it's a nice song and somebody wants to know what that song is. Then maybe you could put it around 3 to 4%, rather than having it very, very low. So some people don't like that background music is too low. They will not watch the video in its entirety, or the music is too loud, then obviously they are going to drop out. So be careful with your background music. Don't make it too loud. Don't make it too what do you call this, too low either. So the safe, like I said, I don't know, it depends on the device you are using. I use Vlo or VLLO as an editing tool. So they have like a volume icon that I usually take it to 2.5%. That way I don't distract you. You get to hear what I'm saying, because the focus is on the content, not on the music. The music is just to add some little spice there. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Thanks so much. I hoped to visit South Africa in November with husband for a wedding, provided the lockdown allows. I am not sure of exact location, but will definitely like to see. Oh, that's nice. In fact, November is summer here in South Africa, so you will definitely enjoy yourself. Hopefully, it's in Joburg, because that's where I am. I'm in Johannesburg, so definitely, if you find where the location is, we can make arrangements, and then I will just diarize you, and then we can meet up. Jackie Aina, Jackie. Yeah, she goes Jackie. She doesn't do that anymore. I don't know if you've noticed. With her singing, it's and her shoulders, yeah, she does that whole Jackie thing. I can never get it out of my head. I know, when she stopped doing it, I'm like, where's the intro? Jackie. Well, anyways, so you see what I'm saying? She's got 3.5 million subscribers. She can get away with things like that, because you see us, we like this tiny little what do you call this, channels. And if we did something like, if I were like Clantis, you will get annoyed. You're like, what's up with this one? And then leave. But she's got 3.5 million subscribers, and she can get away with almost anything. So you see, in my point here, why you need to just like toe the line when you are a small YouTuber. I think that's just the safest thing to do. Just toe the line until you are big someday. It's tough for us, I'm telling you, it's tough. So I guess that's why I'm here as well, to also advise you not to do these things, because they will get you into trouble. And I want you not to do them, so that you don't shrink, instead grow as a YouTuber. Uh, Shiley, is it? How do you pronounce your name again? I'm so. you know, I'm terrible with pronunciation of names. Um, Sholea? I'm sorry. I really apologize. Hello, friend. Good advice. Hi. I'm sorry for butchering your name like that. I really apologize. Shy. Yeah, it's quite funny. Let's cleanses. Yeah, come on, people. No, it's not right. Oh, I hope she didn't copyright that thing because I'll be in trouble. Let's continue. Um, Point number 8, not making an effort. If you are not going to make an effort on your YouTube videos, then people are not going to watch the video in its entirety. If you blab a lot, like you just talk, and you are not connecting with the topic of your videos, then people are going to drop. So that is why the people, when they come to YouTube, they want you to get straight to the point. That's it. Go straight to the point and stop. Okay, this is an excuse for me because I've been talking a lot. Drinking water. Don't do those things because they will irritate people. They really will irritate. Okay, guys, stop making me laugh. I'm trying to work here. Yeah, it's those things. We can't do it. Unfortunately, we can't do. If I have 3.5 million people, trust me, I will do that thing myself. You know, whatever it is that they do. So I can't at this point in time. I just have to be as rigid as possible, and hopefully I build trust and relationships with with my potential audience and subscribers. So for us, we're still a long way. We're still a long way. So the ninth thing that makes people to basically drop out is sudden change of topic. If your video is about about audience retention, and next thing you start talking about something that is not related, then people are going to drop out and not watch that video from beginning to the end, and that will hurt your audience retention. It will hurt your watch time, and you cannot afford that. You just cannot afford that because watch time is the number one lover of the YouTube algorithm. Watch time. So getting audience retention, keeping people long on the platform, even after watching your video. That is why they have like the next up what do you call this provision. They have like recommended videos, they have suggested videos, they have all these things, so that after watching my video, you will watch another video, and you watch another video, stay at least an hour on the platform. But if you're not going to achieve that for YouTube, then you are not going to get promoted by YouTube. You are not going to grow. YouTube is just going to say, you know what, this channel is useless, and move on to channels that are accomplishing these these matrix. And then the last one is clickbait. If you are going to have a thumbnail that says I'm giving $100, and then in your video you speak nothing about that giveaway, people, number one, don't appreciate that. Number two, the algorithm doesn't like clickbait videos. As a matter of fact, it will just kill that video altogether. So be careful of clickbaiting. If your clickbait is worthy, like you say, I'm giving $100 house, and then while you maybe your content inside the video is you building that house that you are going to give away, that is a click worthy clickbait. You understand what I'm trying to say? So don't lie just so you get views. No, it's not going to work for you. As a matter of fact, it's going to blow up on your face, and you will never be trusted again. So be careful with those things. So the last thing that I want to talk about is the matrix that you need to pay attention to, starting from now when you are going to create a YouTube video. Pay attention to these 4 matrix that the YouTube algorithm works with. The first one, I've been mentioning it throughout this video, is watch time. Your watch time is so important. audience retention. Keep people watching videos for a long period of time. But before that, you need to ensure that your thumbnail, it is click worthy. It means that it attracts and entices people to click. Once people click on the thumbnail, they watch the video, stay watching that video from beginning to the end, hopefully. If they are not going to watch from beginning to the end, try as much as you can to keep them at least 6 to 10 minutes long on your YouTube video, depending how long your YouTube video are. And then you are going to see the average view duration. It's going to tell you that people are watching your YouTube video for 2 minutes or 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And usually if you want the YouTube algorithm to push your content to more people, you should achieve at least something like 48 to 52% of average view duration. I know it's near impossible, but it is possible to do that. If your videos, the average view duration is about 48 to 52%, then the YouTube algorithm is going to see that this video is important and therefore it will promote it. But if your average view duration is far low, then unfortunately the YouTube algorithm is not going to take that video any further. It's just going to say, well, nobody's watching. And by the way, the YouTube algorithm, when it promotes your YouTube video, it starts with your subscribers. If you have 10 subscribers and only one person watches the video after uploading, then the YouTube algorithm is not going to bother pushing the video to other people. So you should at least manage 50% of your subscribers watching your YouTube video, but not necessarily 50%. I think if you can accomplish 35%, 40% of your subscribers, because that's where it all starts. If 35% or 40 or 50% or 100% of your subscribers watch your video immediately after uploading it, then it's going to take that video to more people. And if those more people watch, then it takes it to even bigger crowd, like that, until I don't know how many people it takes your YouTube videos to. Okay, so those are the things that you need to look out for. The second one, okay, we've already spoken about it, which is audience retention. Very important. That matrix is extremely important. The third matrix is your CTR, which is your click-through rate, meaning that if you upload a YouTube video, there's your thumbnail now, is on YouTube. Now, how many people, usually the YouTube algorithm, it links your click-through rate with the impressions. So if your impressions is 100 people and then only 50 people watch that YouTube video, click on the thumbnail, then that means that video is worth pushing to more people. But if 100 people, if the impressions of 100 people but only 5 people click on the thumbnail, then that video is not going to be promoted. So pay attention to your click-through rate. It's called impressions click-through rate. It's in percentages. So if the percentage is around 2%, you are on the lower end of that. That means you need to work a little harder to get it to 4% or 5%, because YouTube says the average click-through rate on YouTube channels across the platform is between 2 to 10%. So if you're around 4.5, you are doing a good job. If you are 5% and above, then you're doing a great job. So your CTRs are important. Check it, it's in your analytics, and try working on that if they are low. The fourth matrix that is important to the algorithm is engagement. Are people, after clicking on your thumbnail, watching the YouTube video and stay watching the YouTube video? Are they liking? Are they commenting? Are they sharing the video? Are they also subscribing? That is so important. So if people like or dislike, that's an engagement. So if you see a dislike, don't get discouraged and get upset. That's an engagement. The YouTube algorithm is playing a joke on the hater that hates you, that clicked that dislike, because hey, that dislike adds to the algorithm pushing your YouTube video to more people. So never get hurt when you see a dislike. It's an engagement as far as YouTube is concerned. The person that placed that hated or disliked that video, the joke is on them. It's not on you. So And then the other bonus matrix that you need to pay attention to is rewatch. It's when, let's say, you upload a YouTube video. For example, Charles did a beautiful Saint Patrick's makeup tip or tutorial. I watched that video 3 times, and that's exactly what the YouTube algorithm gets excited about. When people rewatch your YouTube videos, then it takes that video and promotes it. By the way, it's also, I would advise you that every time you upload a video, be the first one to watch your own video. That adds to your watch time. Be the first one to like the video. Be the first one to watch and like the video. And you will see other people will follow suit. It also adds on to your watch time. It adds on to the algorithm being triggered, by the way. So don't be afraid to do that. But don't rewatch your video yourself, because the YouTube algorithm will see that you are fake engaging and it may not promote your video. Once is enough. Okay. So session time as well is also very important to the algorithm, meaning that did people discover your YouTube video from Facebook, WhatsApp, and other external traffic sources? And if people come from WhatsApp or come from Facebook and watch your video, how long do they stay watching? Do they watch other videos? Meaning that you actually marketed YouTube to other people that may not have known about YouTube, and they stayed long watching more videos similar to the videos that you put out on YouTube. So YouTube enjoys that and loves that. It's called session time. So pay attention to that. There's a new matrix that came through with like what they call it, returning views versus your current views. So I'm not quite sure about it. I'm still doing some research on that, but apparently it triggers the algorithm to push your content even further. So basically, guys, that is what I wanted to speak to you about. Why people are clicking off and how audience retention is so important to your YouTube videos. So before I close this live, let me read some comments that have come through. You guys have different seasons. Yes, we do. In South Africa, we have all 4 seasons. Summer. Okay, how do you put it? What's the order? Autumn, winter, spring, summer. We have those 4. And it can be very, very hot in summer, and it can be very, very cold in winter, because we kind of like in the south tip of Africa. So yeah. I have to hop in the shower now, but thank you for the good laughs. I laughed out loud, clients. Stop it. Have a good day. Well, for me, it's evening. It's like 10 p.m. Good day to you on that side, Mama Ifechi. Sorry, I am butchering people's names these days. Oh, good to know. Regarding thumbs down, though aware that not everyone will like all your videos. That's true. Never feel bad. Never feel bad. Can you repeat the percent again? Well, basically, if you are, YouTube says the majority of click-through rate on the platform are between 2% to 10%. And I'm saying if you can get your videos to about 4.5%, you are doing really good. That means the algorithm can still push your videos. But if your click-through rate is between 5 to 10%, then you are doing an excellent job. And basically, you are typically a YouTuber that is accomplishing that on YouTube. I've heard people say they got click-through rate of 73%, 75 to 80 something percent, meaning that, okay, that means the entire platform is clicking and watching their videos. So you must just try to get it to about 4%. If you're at 2%, that's not bad. You haven't done anything wrong. It's just that you are in the lower end of that accomplishment. So your job is to increase it to about 4%, 5%, 6%, and then you're okay. You're okay. The algorithm will push your content. So, well, guys, I think this is it for tonight. I am going to be live again tomorrow. I will check what topic I'm going to talk about. If, guys, you have any recommendations on what you would like my live to be about, please let me know. Don't give me anything that is going to need me to go into my analytics, because I'm using my cell phone to do live, so I'm not on the laptop or anything like that. So please do drop me a DM. If you are not following me on Instagram, I am at I am at the Real Clancy's Tutorials. That is my Instagram handle. You can DM me there, or you can comment in the comment section. I'll highly appreciate that. Please, before you go, like this live. Very important. I highly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for participating, and good night on my part, and good day wherever you are. I know Mama Ifechi in London, she is now approaching midnight, so I apologize for that. Hopefully, as I'm figuring this out, I'm going to also figure out the time, the perfect time to go live, so that everybody is catered for. So thanks. Let's see each other again tomorrow. Goodbye and good night.